everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Amy and I am here today with a Temu haul. I'm also here today with some peppermint tea because my stomach doesn't feel very good, probably because of my medication. So maybe this will help. There's like 1 out of every 4 shots that really messes with my stomach. And I haven't figured out the rhyme or reason. It just is what it is. All right, before we get started, I am wearing this Temu shirt that I didn't get a chance to wear on the Day of the Dead because I was wearing my other Day of the Dead shirt. And I will say that this one is also, okay. Get your words out, Amy. This one has actual rhinestones and stuff on it. It's not just a decal. And apparently it's just as hard to get that straight on the shirt as it is a decal. So as this video progresses, the image is going to go farther this way. It's just kind of slightly off center, just kind of slightly, but it's also kind of, it doesn't matter. We're not here to talk about this shirt, but anyway, it is, it's probably going to go in the giveaway pile. It's really pretty, and that way someone else will get some use out of it for me only wearing it once. But I don't know, maybe I'll keep it just because it goes with this Temu shirt, which I hauled recently and really like. It's that flannel and nice and bright, and then I'm wearing it with my pink pear eyewear. Well, actually, I don't know what color this is called. It's, I'm sure, not called pink. But I do have a link to all the products that we're going to be looking at today, including my referral code to Pear Eyewear. I'm not sponsored by them, but I just love them. And I posted on my community feed 2 days ago, because I think, no, 1 day ago, on Saturday, because this is airing on Sunday, that Pear is having a sale again, a 30% off sale, and you don't need any special code to get the sale, but I do have my referral code on that post, and obviously in this video. Use it to get to the site, and then we both get something if you place an order, and it doesn't change the price that you pay. But the sale that they've got going on right now, I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know if this is their Black Friday sale, to where to go through that. I don't know. But 30% off, really, I mean, I haven't been buying them for a whole year yet, so I don't know about Black Friday or what they do, but so far 30% is the best I've seen. And yeah, I love them so much. And speaking of glasses, so that Firmoo reached out to me again today asking if I wanted to collaborate. So I wrote back and I said, it seems like you're not getting my messages. I don't know if you'll get this one, but yes, I would like to collaborate with you. So I don't understand why they can email me but can't see my responses. I don't know. But I also got in the mail a sponsored box from a teeth whitening company. And so I'll be doing a video on that coming up, but I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it because it makes me a little bit nervous. Supposedly the stuff that you put on your teeth is not supposed to be as harsh, or it's not supposed to harm your enamel. Like when teeth whitening things first came out, it was kind of damaging to your enamel. And this is not supposed to be, and maybe nobody's is anymore. I don't know. I've never done it before, but I'm like afraid I'm going to end up like Ross on Friends. Now it came with a kind of a ruler that had different colors of teeth, you know, so you can kind of see how much better. And mine right now, before I do anything, are in the middle of that. It's like a 14-point scale, and mine are like at 7. So, which isn't great, but I guess it could be worse. So but it's like a 16-minute blue light, red light treatment. You brush stuff on your teeth. So I'm just a little nervous. I think I want to try it. I probably should try it this weekend so I have something I can talk about, either how well it worked, or because I'm not going to just sit here for 16 minutes and hold this thing in my mouth, and I'm not going to take the time to edit it and so it fast forwards or whatever. I'm not that sophisticated of a YouTuber, but yeah, so that's coming. And I probably need to do another Yum Yum box before Thanksgiving so that we can have fun with that. But my son's birthday is on Thanksgiving, and we found out that his favorite restaurant is actually open on Thanksgiving, so we'll be having sushi for Thanksgiving. And I might try, I've never gotten, they have ramen there too. I might get some ramen. But I'm curious, for those of you that are in the States and celebrate Thanksgiving, I'd love to hear what your plans are as you start preparing this week. All right, so first I want to do, or I want to show you this. This is a repeat purchase. This is Magic Unloading. This is the stuff that you paint on your nails when you're ready to take it off. Now, this nail here, the polish came off when I was taking my bath this morning, and actually the whole thing fell off, so I didn't damage my nail or anything pulling it off. So I figured, even though the rest of them kind of look okay, for some reason, like, these are holding up better than these did, and I don't know what it is, but I don't know if it's because the clear that I use is just a top coat, whereas this had actual color coats in there. But I don't get when I just do clear polishes, I don't get them to stay as long. Even though I do still use, I do everything the same, there's actually fewer coats on it, but yeah, they don't last very long. So anyway, I thought I would use this on maybe this nail, and we could see if it really kind of bubbles up like the pictures show. But I paid $1.58. I got one price adjustment. It's a 1/2 ounce Magic Soak Off Quick Nail Glue Remover, Nail Polish Remover for gel nails. And it retails today for $2.05. And see, this is what it, now I've really not had that kind of result for it, but I've got one of these little emery board things from a box of fake nails. I wasn't taking off the top layer when I was using it before, so I'm gonna kind of try to do that really quickly. Well, it's kind of hard with this super tiny thing, but they say you're supposed to get that top coat off, and I've ordered a sander, I don't know what it's called, a nail buffer, an electric one, so that it maybe I'll do a better job at actually buffing off the top coat. It's kind of hard with these to get in by the cuticles, but this stuff, you paint it on, it's kind of a thick gelatinous kind of, at least this brand is, and you put it on your nail, and it's almost like it's got liquid nitrogen in it, because, or what I would assume is, because it makes your nails, or it feels like your nail gets super cold, and but then it does start to peel off. Now, in the past, when I've done it before, I've had to do multiple attempts or coats of it, you know, put one on, leave it for a few minutes, see what would scrape off, put some more on. So I don't know, but that was again before without taking off the top coat. All right, so we've got that pretty well done. Okay, let me get I'm trying to do this at the beginning so that we can see it work, but now who knows how easy it's going to be for me to show the rest of the products while we're letting it work. Welp. All right, do I have anything down here that is kind of rubbery that I can use to try to get this off? My coat or my shirt is not rubbery. Yeah, you guys, I can't pause this video. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was gonna get upset because then I was gonna have to stop and I was gonna have to put it together. And for some reason, this past week when I've been trying to put my videos together with my opener and closer, then it keeps telling me I don't have enough space to save it, even though I do. I hate stuff like this. But anyway, you can't really see, but it's kind of gelatinous there. So I'm just gonna polish it on my nail. And I would recommend not getting it on your skin if you can help it. Because it does burn. And I try to, you know, I don't brush it like traditional style, like you would with a polish. I kind of try to dab it more. So just in case you hear weird noises, it might be my daughter upstairs practicing her bass clarinet. All right, so I've got kind of a thicker layer on there. So we will continue and see how this goes. All right, next we have some hair coloring material, hair wax, and I got red, but in the picture it kind of looks bright pink. Oh, more like this kind of. So this would be good for Halloween or anybody who likes to color their hair and wants some kind of a temporary hair color. There's a video showing the male model like used a gray one, and you know, he's like, if you do it right, it'll look like natural gray hair. So I guess if you do this right, it'll look like natural bright pink hair, if there were such a thing. Oh, well, it is more red. Okay, so in the picture online, it really made it look more bright pink, but it is definitely red. And well, that's kind of a bummer because I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a reddish pink. All right, so you're gonna store it just at room temperature, away from the light. And how to use: after purifying the hair, take a small amount of hair mud in the palm of the hand and rub it in a circular motion. Try to put it on the fingers, then gently apply the fingers from the root, from the bottom up, in the form of a lift until it's even. And don't touch your eyes and don't eat it. I was gonna say don't lick your fingers, but yeah. It says it's fast coloring, non-greasy, and easy to clean. So I really kind of thought if it were the pink that I would maybe try some under here for you in this, but since it's red, I don't want to. But this is kind of how it looks. So obviously I want to try it at some point, but maybe I'll use it on the kids as a guinea pig. All right, how are we doing? Okay, so here's how it's progressing. And let's look at another. That's actually working pretty well. So I think the buffing it is definitely the key for getting that to work right. All right, we'll look at another product and then I'll wipe this off and see how much more we need to do. They do say you can use a, you know, one of these kind of nail tools to get it off, but my hope is that I could just take a Kleenex and just rub it off, and because that way there's absolutely no scraping involved at all, which would be perfect for the health of your nails. All right, next I got a card wallet. Where does it open? It opens with scissors. And I brought down my current card wallet just to show you what I use currently, but sometimes it's annoying because I almost always have to take like all of the cards out to get to the one card that I want. And I used to have something similar to this when I was young. Well, because people used to carry around actual pictures in their wallets. You remember that? And so these things were a little bit more popular back then. But it's just a really cute, and they had different designs. I just thought this one was really pretty. But then you go in, you've got a little pocket here. So if you've got a card that you need, you know, easier access to, maybe you put it in there. And then you've got one on that side too. So the only time I would really say I have to get a card out quickly is at the gas station. Like if I go inside to get a drink while I'm in the gas station, and usually I try to have that credit card just right at the top of my current thing, but sometimes it can be a little tricky. Okay, I paid $1.13. I got one price adjustment. It's a floral credit card holder with multiple card slots, delicate design, large capacity, compact size, suitable for driver's license, business cards, and other documents. And it retails today for $1.37. And there are 4 different flower designs. Oh, that one's really pretty. So, and the price is different depending on which design you get. So let me dig into this bag and see where I put my current wallet. It's like, would you like a spot of tea? Oh, let's not show that. Actually, I would like a spot of tea. I need to get another drink of my tea. All right, so this is what I currently use because it's got the RFID protection in these. I think, I don't know if I got this from Amazon or if I got it from Temu. I don't know. But the way it works is you can push up down here to get whatever card you want and pull it out. But sometimes it's just kind of hard. So then I end up like pulling them all out, and because it kind of snaps together, then I've got to pry it open to get all the cards back in. I know, boo-hoo, but it's a problem. So let's just find okay, so here's a card that doesn't show any kind of personal information on it. And it's my HSA card. Okay, there's only one opening. So, yeah, so it slips in there just fine, like you would expect it to. And how many cards can we do? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so there's 20 slots, so you could have up to 40 cards in this part, and then whatever you want to put on that part. And then hopefully it's got enough of a band that it can expand to hold your cards. So I think that will work actually pretty nicely, and I'll know exactly which slot the card, I'll feel organized again, which will be nice because I really don't always feel very organized. Okay, so there we go. We've done it for a little bit of time. I should have turned the timer on. So I'm just gonna wipe. I'm just gonna try wiping to see how much of it comes off. All right, so then we look like this. So it pretty much got the 2 clear top coats and the base coat off for the most part, but now we're still dealing with this kind of pesky white tip. I'm gonna try doing just a little bit more buffing, just a little, because it's weird because sometimes you can use this stuff and then it still looks shiny afterwards. So, all right, let's put another coat on. And it's okay if it gets on your natural nail, of course. So it's not like I have to only put it on that part that's white. And there is, I guess, just a little bit down by the cuticle that didn't quite get it. And you need to pay attention, especially with colored polish, but sometimes when you're painting this on the nail, you might pick up some of the polish with it. So I usually, if I see that happen, then I'll just kind of brush it off on something else so that I'm not putting that into the stuff. But okay, we've got another coat on there, so let's keep going. So you might be thinking, why would you switch to that other wallet when your one wallet has the RFID protector? So I got some RFID envelopes. Now, of course, once I use these, I'm not going to know what card it is, so I'm going to have to do some kind of memory thing with the colors. And I guess we'll have to see. We'll check and see if these even fit in there. If they don't, then I'm not going to switch to that. But this looks like a pack of 10 maybe. Yeah, all different kinds. I don't know if it's a random assortment or if every pack is like this. But if you're not familiar with RFID, that just keeps there's so many crooks out there that can just kind of walk by you, and they might have a device that can pick up your credit card information. And so this kind of keeps that from happening. So let me get a different card, and we'll try putting it in this pretty red one. If I can get it to open. It's like the thumb hole cutout or whatever is making it a little bit difficult to put in. Okay. That's no bueno. I hope I'll have to make sure I wasn't showing something there. All right, so we've got that. And I'm kind of thinking this may not fit. Wouldn't that be something? I didn't get my spot of tea, as I'm realizing as I'm holding my... You guys, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in the slot. So that's a fail. Now, there's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with this. They just will not go together. So I don't know. I mean, you could put this in this part. And I don't know if these RFIDs are strong enough. If you just had just the actual sleeve in the front and back of this, I don't know if that would be enough to protect you. I certainly wouldn't guarantee that it would, but that might be an option that I could use. I guess I wouldn't know if it worked until it was too late, would I? So I don't know, but these are nice sleeves. So if you use a traditional wallet, this might work just fine for you. Let's not leave the card in that though, because then I'm gonna lose it. And let's hope that I didn't show you guys my card, because that'll obviously, okay, we've got more stuff and it's starting to irritate my skin a little bit, and it's not damaging my skin, it's just kind of the chemical reaction. So, all right, it's almost done, and all we've had to do is just wipe it. Now, obviously, I would be doing this while I'm watching TV or something, and I would be doing all the nails at once, or at least all the nails on one hand. Now, if there's a couple more spots, I'm just gonna do it one final time, because I literally do not want to do any scraping. So whoever gave me the tip, the Nails for Dummy tip, about buffing that top coat off, that made all the difference. That made this work beautifully, I would say. Because I had this before and it would sort of do what the picture did, but just not to the level that I was wanting. All right, so what this means is that going forward, I shouldn't have any more nail damage, unless for some reason it's like starting to peel on its own and it catches on something and pulls some off. But yeah, so this will also be good for my toes. I took my pedicure off today without this, to my chagrin. I should not have done that. But one of them just fell off, so I was like, oh, they're all probably pretty loose. And so no, they were not all pretty loose. All right, so those RFID sleeves, I paid $1.21 for 10. It's a RFID blocking card holder, bank card, ID card case protector, metal card, credit card holder, aluminum alloy case. Is that all that the protector is just metal? It feels more like plastic, but they're all kind of metallic. Maybe that's all that, maybe that's what they mean. I don't know. But it retails today for $1.25. All right, so what is next? We're trying to get the corners off, just a little bit of corners left on that. Next, we have a card game. This is a card game that my family plays with normal, regular cards. But I saw that you can play the game with, like, there are actual cards. I don't know which came first. I don't know if the idea of the game came first and people just use regular cards, and then someone's like, well, let's make real cards, or, you know, game specific cards for it. Or if someone played with these cards and was like, let's just use regular cards. But we in my family call it golf, but this is called Play 9, a card game of golf. And I'm not going to sit here and explain how you play it. There is a user manual that comes with it. But I thought we'd at least look to see. You have to use strategy. It's challenging and it's family fun. Ages 8 to adult, 2 to 6 players, which is good for our family when we have 6 people. Is it taped? No. It's very challenging to open things on this channel. Yeah, is it taped? No. That's the problem here. Well, I could definitely say on this game, don't set the bottom of the box upside down and the top of the box. You'll never get it out. Okay. It's a little inconvenient that I have stuff on my nail. Yeah, it really does not. Okay, there we go. Hang on. All right, so it comes with a score pad, and because I'm an Excel dork, I like to make score pads in Excel and then have my tablet with us while we're playing so I can just type stuff in it and it calculates automatically. But the idea with this is there's 9 rounds because you would have 9 rounds in a standard game of golf, and the person with the lowest score at the end wins. So you get your pad of score sheets, you get your instructions, you get your little golf pencil. Oh, that's cute though. It's got an actual eraser. And you get your cards. But the idea with it, just like a basic idea, you start out with 6, well, the way my family plays it, you start out with 6 cards. 4 of them are face down, 2 of them are face up. And the 2 that are face up are like in the middle, face up, and then you've got 2 face down on the other side. And the idea is that you want to match the cards that are on top of each other. And so when it's your turn, you draw, and you can either replace one of your face up cards, or you can take a gamble and replace a face down card. And whoever, once somebody has turned over all 6 of their cards, then everybody gets one more turn. Well, not the person that did that, but the rest of the people get one more turn to try to kind of match up their stuff. And if you get your cards to match, then it's 0 points. But this game looked like it was a little bit different because there's some, well, there's some cards that are like handicap cards. So that's the one thing that's unique about this game as opposed to playing it with regular cards, is that some might help you take points off your score. So I think I think my family likes this game, so I think it'll be fun to play with a dedicated card set for it. So got that, and it cost me $8.91. Play 9 golf, family fun card game for all ages. Well, that's not true. It said ages 8 and up. But really, this is a kind of a game that younger kids could play. I'd say school age. Because all you have to do is match cards. It's not, the only strategy really involved is, do I replace an unknown card or a known card kind of thing. But it's great for parties and gatherings, and makes a great Christmas gift. And it retails today for $8.91. Okay, so let me, yeah, so it looks like play it a little bit differently than we do, just looking at the game board. So perhaps they don't start with, maybe they only start with one face up, and they have a playing field of 8 cards instead of 6. So that might make it more challenging, just because it would take longer. All right, next it's tank top time, but let me go ahead and I'm gonna give up and scrape, or not scrape, but wipe off the rest of this. See if we got it all, or if I'm gonna need to do a little bit more afterwards. Nope, it's completely cleaned off. So yay. So if you do gel nails, check the description below, get yourself one. All right, tank top time. So this one is kind of a see-through. You can just tell just by looking. It's a, you know, it's a thinner tank top with kind of ombre style with white, gray, and black. And it's pretty. It's long, which I like because that makes it easier to wear with leggings. And if I could wear leggings every day, this would be an awesome place, awesome world to live in. Trying to tell if it's crooked, but it's kind of hard for me to see. Obviously, the black helps, you know, kind of bring it back over. But yeah, so that's cute. That'll go with a lot of things. A lot of my sweaters. Oh, and that's the back. Yeah, so it's only got the ombre kind of diagonally there at the top. But these are great for all year round. And this one cost me $3.82. Plus size heart print tank top, casual crew neck, sleeveless tank top for summer. Women's plus size clothing. I got a 1XL. And it's currently retailing for $5.20. Well, I probably got a deal. But I will say, so this is accurate, right, from what we saw. But the front looks a little bit different in reality to that. But it's still cute. So yeah, I'm probably gonna wear it with one of those gray and white sweaters that you guys have seen me get from Temu. And it comes in sizes 1XL to 5XL. And the majority of reviewers say that it is true to size. All right, next, some jewelry. We've fallen in love with orange on this channel for some strange reason. I need to change my sign now that we're in Thanksgiving week. So this is a kind of a stacker set of bracelets. And I thought, I've got these orange cardigans, so why not? All right, so this one, these are connected. So you've got a set of 4 connected, 3. These 3 have the same kind of beads, and then this one's a little bit bigger with a leaf decoration. And then this one has a little thing on it, and it's kind of the same size beads as that. And then you've got these 2 with some glass beads. So that's the first time I've gotten one like this that's had some connected, which is kind of nice. So let's put these in kind of a random order to put on my wrist. And again, you can always mix and match these with other ones in your collection. Perhaps one of these would look better down here. Yeah, so the bigger ones do appear to be bigger. I'm trying to tell if they're bigger or if the elastic is just loose, like looser, but I think it's just bigger than these. So yeah, there you have it. And I paid $189 for Boho-Chic 4-piece. Yep, 4-piece, because 4 of them are connected. So you really get 7 strands. 4-piece beaded bracelet set with colorful glass and prismatic stones. Leaf pendants, stackable and versatile for casual attire. If I didn't say, I got 2 price adjustments. And then it is currently retailing for $189. They also have it in off-white, rose red, which would have looked good with this outfit, and blue, which looks like a more of a kind of a teal. And the price varies based on color. So yeah. Okay. Nice. And because we like bracelets, let's look at another bracelet. This one was kind of weird. I'm sure it's called a boho bracelet too, but these are, they feel like they're polymer clay beads actually, but they're so pretty, but they're such a variety, kind of like a patchwork quilt, but they're pretty. Are they painted? Well, yes, I would say they're painted, but it's smooth. It's not like you can feel a variance where it's painted, but you get a nice variety. I don't know if these are random beads. Like I can see we've got some duplicate beads, like this bead and this bead are the same, but there's no rhyme or reason for how like these two are the same. So I guess maybe it looks like maybe you're getting 2 of each bead in a random configuration, but this is another one of those that you pull apart to put on, and then I use my teeth, and so that's it, like fully closed or whatever. So that is a pretty, I think you need the right outfit to wear it with, but I do think it's really pretty, and I do really like the polymer clay things. I have lots of earrings like that. Okay, beverage break. It's not warm anymore. All right, so that bracelet, I paid $1.49, got 1 price adjustment. Boho-Chic, handmade colorful clay bead, cuff bracelet for women. Perfect gift for December birthstones. I'm not really sure why that. Spring season wear. And it does appear to be a random assortment of beads, just looking at the other pictures. So this is the 12 millimeter size bead, and they do have one that's a little bit smaller at 10 millimeters. The one that I got is retailing for $1.44, and the one that's a little bit smaller retails for $2.41. But like this one is different than mine. This one doesn't have any green, for example, and mine's definitely got green. So yeah, that's one that's okay to be different. So I would say you could get multiple ones and they probably, none of them would match. Or at least I would hope that that would be the case in that respect. All right, next we have a mug. We don't get mugs very often because mugs with Temu are expensive, probably because they're factoring in breakage costs to their pricing. But I got a good deal on this one. And it's funny, it helps me laugh with the current situation that's going on in my life. We've all seen this quote on things. It's got a pretty red interior, red handle. And it says, I came, I saw, I forgot what I was doing, went back, got distracted, and have no idea what's going on. Is this my cup? I have to pee. And so there's that, but I don't think we'll care in this case. And it's repeated on both sides. So my mom has Alzheimer's, and so I have to just laugh about stuff like this because we all have this kind of problem, right? Where you walk into a room and you're like, what did I come in here for? And then you look around like, what's going to trigger my memory? And then maybe you see something and it triggers it, or maybe you turn around and start to walk back to wherever you came from and then you remember. So I just thought this was funny. I should make this, should I make this my thumbnail? But just in comparison to my oversized, like this is a normal size mug, right? And here's my oversized mug, which I think came from the Dollar Tree, actually. All right, that mug, I paid $2.64. So see, the pretty mugs on Temu are expensive. They have some really nice mugs, but they're just expensive. This was a one-piece Humorous ceramic mug with quirky quotes, large capacity, well, it's not large capacity, multi-purpose, reusable, hand wash only. Really? Yeah, that's going in the dishwasher. I don't see any reason why you can't wash that in the dishwasher. It looks like any other mug. It's not like these letters are like cricket letters that are put on here. For hot and cold beverages. Okay, I cannot stand, with the exception of tea or coffee, I guess, that has slowly lost its heat, I cannot stand to drink anything else in a ceramic mug. What about you guys? Like I either need glass or plastic. But yeah, I cannot just like pouring a glass of milk, cold milk into a mug. I just can't. Or juice in a mug. No, can't do that. I don't know what it is, but I just can't. So, I'm curious if, am I the only one that's like that, or is that like a normal thing? But it retails today for $9. It does come in different colors. So instead of the red, you could get black, white, or pink. The pink one will cost you an extra 6 cents. And is it misspelled? Did I just miss that it was misspelled in the picture too? Did I? Yeah, it's misspelled in the picture too. All right, whatever. All right, last but not least is another coat. How many coats does this girl need? Apparently one more. But this one is like a Sherpa, like a blanket coat. So it's got this kind of suede, velvety feel. Oh, it's so soft on the outside, and then this kind of fuzzy, well, the fuzz is now going everywhere, but this kind of fuzzy interior. It does have some hardware. And then you can see they've just kind of stitched it together. Like, so this is the back. We won't even notice this because it's in the back, but here's the seam on the bottom compared to the middle, if that matters to you. All right, so the front. Looks like this. It's a short coat. Can you see the fuzz going everywhere? So it's got pockets, and then I guess if you want to, that's kind of weird, close up your neck, you can belt your neck together, and then buttons. All right. Where's the brown buttons? I guess I would rather have the brown buttons than these really gold buttons, because this is silver. Why wouldn't they have used silver buttons to match? And then I feel like there was somewhere else that had, maybe it wasn't, maybe it was just both sides of this. Okay, so I'm gonna try it on just to see. Oh my goodness. So my leggings are now covered in fuzz. So note to self, if you get one of these, the fuzz is like going everywhere. It's not Matt the Gnat, it's fuzz from the coat. But you will definitely want to have a lint brush or a lint roller or something with you if you wear this out in public. All right, so yeah, see, just a little off center. I know, it's just me, I'm off center. Okay, now I am, see, how did they do that? How did they, it really looks like these two pieces are sewn together, so I don't know how it is that it looks like it's together here, but it's not over here. Like, I don't know how they did that, but oh my gosh, you guys, it feels so good. All right, so a little long in the arms, but it's a coat. Oh, the buttonholes are like right here. The pockets are a little unusable in terms of, for me, they're kind of too high up here. Like, I would want them down like a little bit lower. But it is so soft, which makes up for a lot of problems. So how does this work? really? Is that what we're saying we're doing? I don't know. That seems weird, you guys. I'll look at the picture. But, I mean, I guess. This did come in different colors. I've been buying a lot of gray coats though. Guess because of my hair? I don't know. This is not very easy to do. Okay, is that really how this works? Maybe. This would be a great kind of coat, I bet, if you had to sit out at a ball game, like a football game outside. This would be a really nice coat to have, because I would imagine that I mean, it's not leather, but I imagine it would kind of break the wind just like leather would. Okay, this coat, I paid $26.75 and got 2 price adjustments. It's a lapel plush jacket, winter warm casual outwear, women's clothing. And it retails today for, well, the gray one that I got retails today for $25.78. It also comes in a light pink, which is really pretty. They all have this color for this part. Then there's a coffee, a matcha, dark gray, which is the one I got, earth yellow, which looks like dirt, dark violet, but it's really more of a kind of a lavender, and dark red, which looks like a brick red. Okay, does anybody have this? Oh, the seam thing is off on all these too. So it must be something with the way it's sewn that just happens. But does anybody have the lapel? Nobody has the lapel done? It seems like kind of weird hardware to have, but yeah, nobody's got it like this. But I mean, what else can you do with that? Does that thing go all the way around? No, it just sticks. It's just, oh, so I have it like backwards, or not backwards, but upside down. This side I've got okay. I've done this one upside down. Not that that's going to make a whole lot of difference, but yeah, I mean, I guess you could use this to, you got a little, still have a little gap there, and this top button isn't going to help that. So you'd want to pull it tighter, I guess. I don't think I will ever use that part of the functionality. I think it will always just be some weird random hardware on this coat with these weird random gold buttons. Yes, I know I could change them. No, I'm not going to. All right, well, what do you think? It's definitely warm and it's so comfortable, but it is linting like crazy. And here I am just brushing more onto my, it just comes off very easily. So I don't know if after you wash it the first time, if it'll do that less. I mean, I would think so. How do you wash this? Let's take it off and see. I think I've decided I need to be the button police. No, you can't see, I'm sure, but now my black shirt is coated in this stuff. All right. It is 100% polyester. You need to use conventional water, whatever that means. Do not bleach and do not tumble dry. Cold ironing, dry cleaning. Okay, well, if it's dry clean only, that is probably not going to happen either. I mean, that seems, aside from this, which I could probably use my seam ripper and just rip that out. Yeah, it looks like it would be very easy to remove this. So I probably am going to remove this because it just seems ridiculous. And I mean, I have blankets like this and I wash those in the washing machine just fine. Yeah, this one looks like it'll come off really easy too. Actually, it looks like I wouldn't even need a seam ripper. I could just take and snip a few of those to get that off of there. So, all right, well, I definitely think they've got this in a lot of pretty colors. But whoa, is it linty. Wish I could, maybe I'll see if I can take a picture of my pants and post that to the community feed. I wish you could post pictures and comments of videos, but I guess that they don't let you do that so that people don't get kind of weird in there, maybe, I don't know. But let me make sure I didn't miss anything before I let you go. Yep, I got it all. So thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you spending some time with me today. And I am planning to film or air an episode every day during the holidays. So I hope if you get a spare moment, you'll stop by and stop in for a chat. Now I probably will film some of them ahead of time. Like I'm not going to film on Thanksgiving or Black Friday probably. Well, maybe Black Friday, but I'm not going to film on Thanksgiving since it's Greg. Well, I've said his name on here before, Gregory's birthday. So, all right. I thought about calling my kids G1, G2, G3, and G4 because they all have, their names all start with G. But then I'd probably be like, all right, which one is it? I don't know. Someday I'll probably accidentally say all their names on here. That'll be par for the course. And speaking of par for the course, get yourself that golf game if you've got a family that would like to play games. It would be such a great family game and cheap. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Wherever you are, whenever you are, I hope you're having a great day. And until we meet again, take care of yourself. Bye.